Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. And the return starts from inside the 20. It's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start.
And the Tennessee offense will take over first and 10.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Using his legs, it's Gray. They bring him down, but that's a good play. It moves the ball to the 39.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back. Continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
First down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running through the tackle. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Extending the play now. Gets into space at the 50. Big play into enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Hello and welcome to Austin, Texas, one of our favorite stops on the tour. And today, Darrell K. Royal Stadium is packed and revved up, ready to make noise for the Texas Longhorns. This is not your normal matchup, a battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the 7th-ranked team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Takes the handoff. It's Gray. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 National Championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. They'll try the right here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
The Volunteers will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling him.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's looking to scramble. Finding space at the 20. And he's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 7th play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's 3rd and long. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, the pass is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Across midfield. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Texas. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense in third.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Vols come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And the same runner's got it again. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
No quest here. The defense backing away. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, if you're not careful as a quarterback, this is the kind of route that defensive back wants to jump and get in front of for an interception and maybe a touchdown going the other way. But this time, the receiver runs it well, brings it in, and then gets out of bounds.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Gray. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The ball's come to the line in the hurry-up. Second and goal, to hand it to him again. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Tennessee. Strong game by this quarterback.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
Good job dealing with the footing. BAT is good.
Next time is the game.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Guys up front, lined up. It's first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Impressive spin there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Nice run. He's brought down at the 44.
I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
There's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle.
Chris, that's a big first down, and what we could almost refer to as a drive that you're looking for an answer. Anytime your opponent drives the length of the field to open the game and puts a touchdown up on the board, it's important for the offense to counter that. And right now, they're off to a very good start on their own drive.
The defense with more pre-snap movement. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Can he make it to the marker? Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line...
He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
He moved the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And the Vols will come to the line to run the hurry up. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And it's caught. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On third down, he drops to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. Fired into a tight window and picked off. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
The Volunteers hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
21, Texas, 7. Texas.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for his back. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball to 31. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down after that completion. Keeping it on the ground here.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. Gain moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his target, and it's complete. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. The Volunteers will line up to kick it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back. Took contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Defense not pressing this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The game moves the ball to the 39. It'll be first down. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And a big gain moves the ball across midfield all the way to the 39. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Tennessee.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
Really good job here by the defense and coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Time running down, just one play left here in the half. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Vols will kick this deep, begin the second half. Return begins inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? We get the second half started with a running play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Great job by this defense once again on that 3rd down, and now we get to 4th down. And you start to think about things here as we get into the second half, Chris. You go for it, you make it, everybody's happy. If you go for it on 4th down and you don't get it, now you're giving your opponent the football in pretty good field position.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the single back takes the handoff. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they've got him, a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. The ball has come up to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick catch. The ball is loose. It's a turnover.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Spinning out of the tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Here comes a handoff. Finding some room at the 25. Just trucks through the defender. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it in. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offensive machine. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. Using his legs, it's Gray. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. And the Vols looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down and 10 now.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense shoots itself in the foot. It's 1st and 15. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Important second down play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That's reeled in. It's Gray. And they stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Volunteers will send the punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Takes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. Fought all the way back to take the lead.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away, and they begin to click now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And now the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Third down after that running play. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Volunteers look to keep this drive moving.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
The Volunteers with 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And bulldozing his way through. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
They'll run it from the gun. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Looking to scramble. Receiver makes the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. Timeout where they check it out. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Here's the second down play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looking right, this one caught. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 17, set to kick it away. Texas.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. The back's got it. Gets some space around the 30. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Offense goes to the pistol formation now.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we are all tied up.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And there's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. And they pick up the first on the ground. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Single back takes the handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
He's brought down at the 35. Brings up 2nd down.
And now from the pistol formation. He'll ride the back again here. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Now this is the 8th play in this drive. They'll hand it off. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Hey, if I'm the coach right now at this point in the game with a chance to kick a field goal within my field goal kicker's range, I'd take the points and take the lead and rely on my defense to win the game. But hey, it's up to you. If you want to be aggressive, go for it.
So tie game, 4th quarter. They're going to go for it on this 4th down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. They're going to run it here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. The Vols will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Or it's snapped to the back. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing. But they needed more than that here, and they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a first down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
And here's the handoff. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. The Vols come to the line in the hurry up. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Tie ball game late, and they're going for it on fourth down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Well, this is the risk you take as a play caller. So often people want to try to go for it on fourth down, but you got to be careful. As you see right here, the defense makes the play to get the ball back themselves.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Ball handed off. Fighting off the defender. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the tailback's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. They're going to run it. He stopped just short of that first down mark, but inches away from it.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So now it's third and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Can he get there on the ground? Finding space at the 20. Can be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
That running back picks up a big gain, but I want to give credit to the offensive line. Did a really nice job there up front of being able to communicate, get on the same page, create that crease in the defense, and it made it very easy for the back to pick up the first down and then big yards on the back end.
That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. All right, second down and goal now for this offense. The linebacker shifting around now. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Texas. They jump in front here in the fourth.
What a thing of beauty by this offense to put that go-ahead score up on the board. The quarterback played with tremendous composure when the game is on the line. Now we'll see if his own defense can hold on to this lead.
B.C. is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. They bounce back here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense really clicking.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
And they'll set up with a PAT. And the PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 17, set to advance on the football. Texas.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. But can they make something happen here? Try to win it in regulation. Let's see.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. A handoff to the back. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Longhorns, to claim the lead here in the final minute.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense would not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about can their defense hold on, see if they can get this win.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. So after taking the lead, they'll kick it away here and hope their defense can make a stop on this final drive. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. It comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. Got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk. But with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Final minutes here. They'll throw it deep downfield. The pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
So that's now back-to-back wins, Kirk, over quality opponents. This team really building some momentum.
I agree. I think there's a lot to build on with this team and what they've been able to do these last few games. We'll just have to see how far this streak can extend and how much this team can keep improving.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.